Hello everyone. This is Meat Monk, and this is going to be a basic overview or guide of Mistweaver in beta. So if you want to hop on beta, these are going to be all the talents and the gear that you're going to um, want to run as a Mistweaver. This video is going to be only covering caster Mistweaver because I can't be asked to go over Fistweaver. I've been told it's terrible, so it's going to be the same as caster Mistweaver anyways. But yeah, they did a lot of reworks, a lot of talent changes, and I'm just going to go over what you're going to do if you want to hop on beta and have some fun playing Mistweaver. And it's likely that these talents are just going to stay all the way till War Within, so this is just a little bit of an overview or a heads up of like what caster Mistweaver is going to look like, what they can do, talents and stuff like that, rather than having to go and figure it out on yourself like I did. So anyways, we're going to start over with the races that you're going to want to play. As you can see, I'm a Pandaren. You're not going to want to play Pandaren if you play a Mistweaver. I do it because I'm stupid and don't do what I do. But what you should do is you should play Night Elf as the first best race, because Shadow Meld is going to be really important for being able to meld drink to prolong games. And then the second race is going to be Orc, just for the stun. I don't know exactly the relentlessness or whatever. You take less stuns as an Orc, so if you want to reduce stun durations, play Orc. And then also Undead is a good third race option, as you can use it as basically like a fear trinket, second trinket kind of. And yeah, anyways, so past that, I'm going to go over the left tree really quick. So there was a bunch of changes that they did. They added a bunch of new talents, and sucks that you can't take them all, but these are going to be the best ones. Talents are going to be in the description of the video. I'm going to go over them anyways, just so that you guys understand, if you copy these talents, what you're playing and what to expect and why I'm not playing certain other talents. So anyways, obviously we're taking Pair, taking RSK, all of these stuff. We have to take Tiger's Lust. It's very important. Gets rid of snares. If you're stuck in like a Hunter route or something, or a Frost Nova, you can just Tiger's Lust yourself out. You can also use it on teammates. So if your warrior's like stuck in a route, you can use that. It's very, very handy. Just picking up these talents too. These are some pretty basic talents. This one's pretty cool. All damage taken reduced by 6%. Then this talent, we had to take this talent to go to improved detox to get rid of poison and disease effects. And then this is also necessary. You got to reduce para CD and leg sweep CD. Otherwise, they'd be 1 minute, and we need to get them down to their normal cooldowns. I don't know why they made this change. Stupid change. But yeah, you have to take these if you want your cooldowns to be the same as Dragonflight. So yeah, anyways, Chi Torpedo, running that. I don't like Roll. Roll is just, I don't like it. Tiger Tail Sweep, improve Touch of Death, just so your Touch of Death works. And this talent is really nice. Celestial Determination can't be slowed below 90% movement speed, which basically allows your Yu'lon to act as a Chi-Ji, because normally Chi-Ji makes you immune to roots, and when you play Yu'lon in this talent, it makes you 90% immune to roots, which is pretty cool. So yeah, anyways, obviously you're gonna play Kick. It also helps you just get to this part of the tree where you get your port. You're gonna get Ring of Peace, and then this talent is really nice. Basically, you just get 40 second ROP instead of 45 second ROP. And then Fort Brew has been changed to 2 minutes. It's a little bit better now too, as you can see right there. And you can make it 1 minute 30, but to be honest, I think that this is going to be a little bit better. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll go back on that. Maybe I'll play 1 minute 30 Fort Brew, but right now, if you play this talent, Fort Brew is an absolute monster of a defensive. It's really good cooldown. Obviously, we're going to want our statue. I don't like playing Yu'lon's Grace. I think Diffuse Magic is a lot better, because especially since you can diffuse like some Hunter roots that, and stuff like that. You can diffuse roots, and it's more of a I don't know. The passive is just stupid. All right, just trust me on this one. It's stupid. You don't want to play it. You want to play Diffuse Magic. Because imagine you're getting Chaos Bolted like 3 times. You can just press Diffuse on that instead of having a piss 10% Magic Shield. That's just going to get gone on right through. So anyways, yeah, you're going to want Diffuse. Anybody who plays this is horrible at the game. They're trolling. They just want to play it just so that they don't have the extra button to press. So yeah, then you're going to run Strength of Spirit just for Expel Harm to do more healing, because Expel Harm doesn't really do a lot of healing. You're going to get Chi Proficiency. Now, there is a new talent that they had that's called Clash, and this, you just can't get to it, because you need this, you know, healing done increased by 4%. Who really cares about the magical damage? But this healing done is really, really good. And the problem is that you also get Flow of Chi. Now, this, I love this talent. This is great. Above 90%, you get more movement speed. Between 90 and 30, you get damage taken reduced, and you get increased healing when you're below 35%. So this is just a really nice talent, rather than dropping these two right here to go for Clash. And Clash isn't really good because you can't use it. It meets you guys in the middle, and it just you can't make that good plays with it. I've tried it. It's pretty bad, you know. You can't really put somebody in an awkward position, or stop anything. Whereas a 4% healing increase and then these 3 buffs based on your health are just like they outweigh it, and it's disgusting, and it's not even, you know what I mean? And then you also have to pick up this filler talent, physical damage done by 2%. Caster Mistweavers, they don't do damage. You're not worried about this. What you need to be worried about is doing 4% more healing and getting this. And then also, you're going to run through this side, Vivification. It's a really annoying name to say, but every 10 seconds you get instant cast Vivifies, and this allows you to just like hop around and heal a lot like this. All right, I'll answer that guy after I'm done with the guide. I'm going over talents right now. Anyways, so yeah, you're gonna get down to Save Them All. Save Them All is really good because, just read it, you do more healing when somebody is below 35% health. So anyways, and then also you're gonna want to play this, which allows you to support 2 times, like boom, boom. Yeah, that's something that you're gonna need. This is kind of an interesting talent, but I don't think that it's that good. To teleport to your ally's location would be helpful if you're like a DPS, you know, to teleport to your healer. But as the healer, you don't really need to be like going anywhere, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, and then we got Bounce Back. So yeah, basically, when you get hit hard, you get a damage reduction, which is pretty cool. So anyways, moving to the right side of the tree, now that we're done with all the stuff that you have to play and all the boring stuff and stuff, we get to the exciting talents. So you're gonna have to play all of these things. Obviously go to Life Cocoon, get Thunder Focus Team, Mana Tea, all that stuff. Now between Life Cycles and Energizing Brew is way better. I've had some people like tell me Life Cycles this, Life Cycles that. Life Cycles sucks, do not play it. Play Energizing Brew. It's just way better. You're gonna want Healing Elixirs. Some people like to play Zen Pulse, but I don't know why they do that. Zen Pulse sucks. Rapid Diffusion is better. So yeah, you're gonna want 2 stacks of that, and then they added these things. So you got Lotus Infusion and then Chi Harmony. So I like Chi Harmony because you do more healing after you press Renewing Mist, and usually when your teammate's at like 100%, you just toss one up, and then you have that healing buff. So you know that it's just extra healing. It's nice. Maybe Lotus Infusion is good too, but I think Chi Harmony is better. So anyways, you're gonna want Focused Thunder just to get more Thunder Focus Tea, obviously. Then we go back here, we get Yulon, we get Calming Coalescence. Unfortunately, this got nerfed, which really annoys me, because now Cocoon is a little smaller, but you know, you're gonna want to play it over whatever this trash is. So yeah, anyways, you play that. You go to Mists of Life so that you can get Chrysalis, which reduces the cooldown of your Life Cocoon. So all of this is just forced. There's no choosing here, unfortunately. And now, Overflowing Mists. This is a good portion of your healing in your healing breakdown. Just it does exactly what it says, 1% each time they take damage. It's really good for healing. Then you're gonna want Mist Wrap instead of Refreshing Jade Wind. Refreshing Jade Wind is horrible. Increasing Enveloping Mist healing by 10% and increasing the duration is really, really good. And then Gift of the Celestials. This is important to make your Yulon a 1 minute cooldown, because as you can see right here, the little buff that you get every minute from Yulon is that Enveloping Mist costs 50% less mana when Yulon is active, which just allows you to conserve a lot of mana compared to having a 3 minute cooldown Yulon. And whatever this does, it sucks. Gift of the Celestials is a lot better. And then you go to Resplendent Mist. Basically, your mastery has a 30% chance to do more healing, and then you get to Tea of Serenity, and this is my favorite talent in Mistweaver. I love this talent. This is my favorite talent. I love this because whenever you press Thunder Focus Tea, you get, instead of 2 charges, you get 4 charges, and they do have a random chance to be 2 Envelopings, 2 Vivifies, or 2 Renewing Mists, or 1 Enveloping, 1 Vivify, or something. This is insane because look at this. I'm moving around. I'm a caster Mistweaver. I'm not casting Soothing Mist. I do 1 envelope, I do 2 envelopes, I do 3 envelopes, and then I do an instant cast Vivify. I roll away, drop one of these, and you are just always so mobile with this. You know, you don't really have to stop and cast. And look, I have it again. I'm just cranking the heals. I'm just running around, and then let's say I want to pop this too. I'm just running around. Look at that. And I've done pretty much a perfect healing rotation, just rolling around like a moron. Which is why I love this talent. All-time favorite talent. Love this. It makes you be able to be so mobile on a Mistweaver. Absolute must play. Make sure you don't play Tea of Plenty. That's for Fistweavers. Play Tea of Serenity. This is one that you're gonna want. And then another talent that I like is Mending Proliferation. Every time you get like a bounce or whatever, as a chance to put a proc on somebody, which increases the healing that they take. And you know, if it procs at a good time, you can get an absolutely massive heal. You know, imagine if it procs with something like this. You have all of these multipliers right here, 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 and they all proc together, and it's really nice. So yeah, and then we're gonna get these passives right here. Peaceful Mending, Tear of Warning. They're really good. Just don't question it. And then you're also going to play Sheilun's Gift and Shao House Lessons. Now, Shao House Lessons are really nice. You can get just a bunch of really good buffs after you press Sheilun's Gift, which is really good for healing as well. Sheilun's does a lot of healing, especially when you have 10 stacks. Oh yeah, let me just do a quick recap on Sheilun's Gift. So basically, every time you're in combat, you get like you get a stack like every 8 seconds, as it says right there. And when you have 10 stacks of Sheilun's Gift, and I would say between 6 and 10 stacks is when you want to use Sheilun's, you can just proc it, and it does a lot of healing, and it gives you one of these 4 buffs at random, and they cycle after your first random buff. So, you know, you read them, just read through them right here. They're on the side of the screen. They're really good. One duplicates your healing, one decreases your damage taken and gives you 20% haste, absolutely disgusting amount of haste. That's my favorite lesson, is the one that just gives you 20% haste, because it's really, really nice. And then you get 30% crit with Lesson of Despair, and this actually works. This actually works really well because your mana tea, if you read it, every 250,000 mana you spend, you gain 1 stack of mana speed with a chance to generate an extra stack equal to your crit percent. So as you can see right here, you don't run a lot of crit as Mistweaver, but with this one lesson, you get 30% crit, which gives you a chance to maybe generate 1 or 2 or 3 more extra stacks, or just crit some extra heals, which is really nice. So that's really good. And then 40% more healing based on their health. So yeah, anyways, that's all of the talents here. So now we're going to look at the hero talents. So now we have 2 trees. We have Master of Harmony and Conduit of Celestials. So basically, all you need to know is this right tree sucks. If you're a Fistweaver, you're going to play the right tree probably. But if you're a Mistweaver, do not play this tree unless you hate yourself. Because this tree, whoever designed these decided, oh, well, this one's just going to have all the Fistweaver stuff. And this one is going to be playable for Mistweaver. The other one is not playable at all. So you get this pretty cool cooldown. You get a 1.5 minute cooldown called Celestial Conduit. Now this is pretty similar to Emerald Communion. It's not as strong, unfortunately, but it's great. It does a lot of healing. So I'm gonna just go over how to use it. So basically, how do I go about this? You're gonna want to have certain buffs up when you press them. So like you see right here, I have my Renewing Mist buff. That's just a bonus. But when you press it, you're going to want to make sure that you have Enveloping Mist up, because you can see right here, you get a 40% increased healing bonus. Healing received by the monk increased by 40%. So when you have this up, you're going to make sure that you're going to do this before you pop your Celestial Conduit, and that's going to make it do 40% more healing. And then also, whenever you pop Celestial Conduit, you have a chance to pop it again, and whoever you target gets this shield of a couple 100,000. So that's one thing to know. In a minute, I'll show you guys again. I'll show you how the proc works. But anyways, we're gonna move down the tree. So now you have a choice node here. Basically, this one sucks. Healing of Enveloping Mist and Vivify increased by 6%. That is really good. You're gonna take that one. You have to take all of the talents. So Heart of the Jade Serpent, yeah, that's pretty cool. When you consume 10 stacks of Shaylun's Gift, you get cooldown reduction on Life Cocoon and Thunder Focus Tea, as well as Renewing Mist and RSK, but nobody cares about that, which is why you run Shaylun's Gift in this build that I'm playing. And I think it's the best, actually. I don't think there's any other talents that you want to play besides all of these talents. It actually worked really well. I was able to get all the talents that I wanted. I'm happy with the talent tree. And so yeah, anyways, you got two choices here. You have basically Horrible Choice, and then you have the right choice, which is Fort Rue gives you an Absorb Shield for 25% of your max health, which is really nice because that makes Fort Rue a top from having this and this to, get more 10% max health here, and then 30% max health here, and then on top of that, you get a 25% shield. So basically, when you pop Fort Rue, that's probably going to be as strong as Life Cocoon, and I'm not even trolling when I say that. So, Unity Within, this is the thing that I was talking about with Celestial Conduit. You can recast it during its duration to call upon blah, 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 whatever to assist you at 200% effectiveness. And now, basically, what this does is you pop it, and boom, you get a little shield whenever you press it a second time while you're casting it. And this will not cancel the cast. This will continue the cast, but it will just give a little shield right here. You see absorbing 430k damage right there. You get that shield whenever you pop it a second time, and you can target like one of your allies when you're doing that, and it'll give them the shield as well. So yeah, and then you have to take this talent. It does do some damage. 238k is not a lot of damage when you consider that people have around like 7 mil. I'm out of PvP right now, so it only says 5.7, but it's really not a lot of damage. It's a piss amount of damage. Who cares about it? And this is one of the important things, because after this talent procs, it gives you a cast time reduction on your next Enveloping Mist by 50%, and gives your teammates an Absorb Shield. So now the one thing that's important about this to talk about is the Enveloping Mist cast time reduction, which makes you cast some really, really fast Enveloping Mist. So whenever you get this proc, I actually it's a pretty bad proc, because how you press an Enveloping Mist every single time on a Mistweaver is you press Soothing Mist and you press that. So you don't really care about the cast time, but since this gives you like 50% reduced cast time, I think sometimes when you get the proc, you can just press Enveloping Mist by itself. As stupid as that sounds. And that's better than getting a Soothing. But I to be honest, I think you should just go Soothing Mist, Enveloping Mist, and this was honestly, whoever made this is just an idiot, because who cares about reducing Enveloping Mist's casting time? Whoever made this should be fired. Horrible talent idea. This doesn't do nearly enough damage, but you have to play it because the right tree is even worse, and this is the only playable tree. So anyways, you get Chi Swiftness as well. Movement speed when you're popping Celestial Conduit is increased. So yeah, then we have these talents. So you get Refreshing Jade Wind whenever you pop Chi now, and it's like, okay, cool. That's pretty bad because Refreshing Jade Wind just sucks. It doesn't do healing or anything. But then you get this one like small redeeming thing, which whenever Refreshing Jade Wind heals, it has a chance to give you Stack of Mana Tea, so it gives you a little bit more mana. And something that I have been noticing while playing Shuffles on beta is that our mana pool is a little bit better, which is good. You know, we need more mana. So this is great that you get a little bit more mana with this. And then you get these two talents, and basically you got a talent that you'll never play, which is this, and then the right talent, which is Inner Compass. And yeah, it just read it. Does exactly what it says. This is just not worth playing at all. So anyways, that's your hero talents. I'm going to be linking my talents in the description of this video, so you can just go ahead and copy them all and stuff like that. And if you guys are looking for the correct gear, I'm going to do a real quick overlook of the gear that I'm playing on beta. So anyways, you're going to want 2-set. 4-set, in my opinion, is not worth it. You don't press Vivify that much, and the extension is not going to be as valuable as the stats that you lose to go and get 4-set, because all the tier pieces have really bad stats. So anyways, shoulders, gloves for tier, and then I'm running First Mastery, and then a mix of like First Taste in there. I'm going to hover over all the pieces. If you want to take a chance, pause the video and then buy them or something like that, since there's no armories on beta. I know it sucks, but basically you're just going to want to go Verse Mastery and then get like 15 to 18% haste or something, but then all Verse Mastery. So stat prio is Verse, then Mastery, then haste. So yeah, insignia, get both the rings, stuff like that. And now precog is on a gem, so you don't need to craft any pieces of gear. So yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this helped. If anybody has any questions, just leave them in the description. I will answer every single question down there. Everyone's gonna get answers. Also join my Discord. My Discord link is going to be in the description, and I stream on Twitch as well, so be sure to catch me there. Twitch links, all my links are going to be, oh, my voice cracked. All my links are going to be in the description. So if you're looking forward to see gameplay, I play all the healers. I play Mistweaver at rank 1 level in 3s, and I play every other healer pretty much at rank 1 level in solo shuff. I'm rank 1 shuff on like 4 healers, and I know how all the healers work, so if anybody has any questions on that, I'm happy to answer. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the guide. Again, questions in the comment section. I'll answer them all. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitch, and that's it. I hope this helped. See you guys.